Good morning, friends. So today we are continuing the chapter number 4, that is aquatic ecosystem, guys. Okay. So in the previous classes we have seen the importance of the aquatic ecosystem. Okay, and after that we have seen the lake ecology, eutrophication, a harmful algal blooms, the wetland estuary. So we have seen these 6 topics. So on the leftover topics for our discussion in this chapter is the importance of the mangroves and the last topic is coral reefs. So these 2 topics are also very important for our discussion. So in this session now I am going to take the importance of the mangroves. So the topic for today's discussion is mangroves. Okay, so what do you mean by mangroves? Okay, guys. So mangroves plays a very important role in the ecosystem, guys. So especially during the floods, I mean during the monsoon seasons, this plays a very important role. Now, if you see what mangroves are, so mangroves are the littoral plants, guys. What do you mean by littoral plants? Littoral plants is nothing but the plants or the shrubs or the small green plants lives along the shoreline of the river, lake, okay, or the seas. These are called the littoral plants. So littoral plants is nothing but the plants or the trees or the shrubs lives, okay, along the shoreline of the rivers or the lakes. These are called as littoral plants. So mangroves are also the same, the littoral plants, okay, which that is the trees and the bushes, okay, lives in the below the high water region. Okay, guys. So these mangroves present at the high water region, below the high water region, and have the ability to salt tolerance. Okay, guys, and have the ability to salt tolerance. It means the salt content in the mangroves, okay, in the place where the mangroves leaves are very much high. That is the brackish water or the sea water, guys. So this is about the mangroves. Okay. So I repeat exact, guys. So mangroves are the trees and the shrubs exist or present below the high water level. Below the high water level and have the tolerate to the salt. Okay, is called as mangroves. Okay. So the place where mangroves are present are, so these mangroves are present at the tropical and the subtropical regions, guys. So that is approximately 25 degrees north and south. 25 degrees north and 25 degrees south. So at this region, the mangroves are present. So these are also called as subtropical. Subtropical. Okay. And the conditions are the salt water. As I said, they have the ability to salt tolerance. Means these are not present at the fresh water, guys. So these can be present at the brackish and salt waters. Salt waters. Okay, guys. So the mangroves are the trees and bushes present below the high water levels. Below the high water levels and have the ability to salt tolerance is called as mangroves. So they are present between the 25 degrees north and south, okay, and subtropical regions. So at the 25 degrees north and the 25 degrees south, subtropical regions, and these are the brackish and the salt waters, guys. So present at the brackish and the salt water. Now we will see characteristics of the mangroves. So if you see the characteristics of the mangroves, so characteristics. So the first and foremost characteristics are evergreen land plants that has the one which are present at the shelters of the seashore, guys. So now I explain the definition of the mangroves. So where are this type of mangroves are the found? So these are found at the evergreen land plants, guys. So these are the evergreen land plants found at the protected shore places. So what do you mean by protected shore places? So I said protected shore places. Protected or we can say sheltered. Okay, sheltered, sheltered shorelines. So, what are the examples of the sheltered shorelines? I explained it many times just in the previous classes. We have the lagoons. Okay, at the lagoons, at the estuary. Okay, so at these places means at the lagoons, at the estuary, and at the bay. So, at these places, the mangroves are found. Means these are the regions which will have the brackish or the salt water. Okay, brackish or the salt water. So, at these places, the mangroves will grow. Okay, these are at the shoreline of the river, lake, or the seas. Okay, and these are sheltered. Sheltered means protected. Okay, protected or sheltered, taken care. Okay, guys. So these are the evergreen land plants grown at the sheltered seashore. Okay, guys. Clear? And second one. So after this, we can find the. So we can find the. These are also found where the rivers brought the silt. So where the rivers brought the silt and have the beach, guys, and have the beaches. So these are found at the rivers brought silt or sandy beaches. Okay, guys. So these places are good conditions for the mangroves. Okay, where the rivers brought silt along with them during its flow and at the sandy beaches, guys. Okay, these are the places. On third one, so if you see its adaptation, guys. If you see its adaptation, so they are adapt to the two things, guys. First one is salt tolerance. Why? Because the mangroves are present at the region where there is the more salt content. So they are to be salt tolerance and also flooding. Okay, flooding is nothing but the water lodge. So not flooding, guys, we can take as the water lodge. So the place where the water lodge is more. Why? Because these are one which grows in the water, guys. So below the high water level. So adaptation should be salt tolerance. So the species that present or the plants should be tolerant to the salt. Okay, and the water lodge. So then only they can grow over that region, guys. So this is about the adaptation, and these require the solar radiation. Okay, guys. Okay. So this solar radiation for the mangrove should be more, guys. Okay, and has the ability to the salt tolerance. Okay. So if you see it, so guys, after that, this should be having the mangroves are the one which have the viviparity mode of adaptation, guys. Viviparity. What do you mean by viviparity? Viviparity is nothing but seed germination in the tree itself. Okay, seed germination in the tree itself. Viviparity is nothing but the development of an organism from embryo. Like if you take the example of the human beings, from embryo to its final characteristics that takes place in the himself, that takes place in the main organism itself. It is called as viviparity. So the mangroves also exhibit viviparity mode of germination. Okay. So after this, we are having the glands, guys. So these are having the glands which is secrete the salt. Okay, glands which is secrete the salt. Glands which secrete salt. Okay, guys, and these are having the thick leaves. Okay, thick leaves which is secrete the salt content. So these are the characteristics of the mangroves, guys. So after that, if we see types of mangroves. So if we see types of mangroves, we have two types of mangroves, guys. For example, Oh, okay, guys. Okay. So these are the root guys, and this is the main tree, and these are present at the water level. Okay. So the roots come outer surface. So these are the arching roots. Arching arching roots. Okay, guys. Means these are the arching roots, and the roots come out for breathing, guys. Okay. For the purpose of breathing, these roots come out. So the examples of this type of root is called rhizo, rhizotops. So rhizopores. Okay. So rhizopores are the examples of this type of arching roots, guys. Okay. The second type, if we see, so second type if we having the vertical guys. Okay. So these are called the vertical roots. Vertical roots. So these are called example nematotype. Nematopores. So nematopores. These are the examples of the nematopores, and these are the vertical roots. These are having the arching roots, guys. So these come out for the breathing, guys. Okay. So these are the two types of mangroves present. Okay. Now we will see what are the benefits of the mangroves. Okay. So in what ways the mangroves are benefited, guys? Okay. The usefulness of the mangroves. Usefulness, or we can say we can say the role of mangroves. Role of mangroves. What is the role of mangroves? So the role of mangroves. So the roots that I explained in now. So these are the good place for the fishing grounds, guys. Okay, fishing grounds. So those places are useful for the fishing grounds. Okay. So after that, these mangroves play a very important role in the monsoonal tidal floods. So during the monsoon season, we get the rainfall, guys. So the rainfall is very more and it flood. Okay. So during that time, the monsoon routes will restrict the flow of rain from entering the lowland areas, such that the regions which are present or the people living at the low regions will not be will not get affected by the that much. Okay. So monsoon tidal flood. Okay. These restrict the monsoon tidal flood, and also inundation of coastal land. Okay. So it also restricts the inundation of the coastal land. Okay. So this plays a very important role in the ecosystem, guys. Okay. So after this, if we see, and these are having the place where there is the germination, or we can say the harvesting for the not only fishing grounds, for other organisms also. Means we can say good good habitat, guys. We can say, or we can say good germination. Okay, good germination at this places. Okay. After that, we are having these are the one which are having the flora, means plants, animals, that is the birds and the wildlife. So these places have the number of plants, fauna, okay, and wildlife. Fauna means birds. Okay, birds. So these are having the plants, fauna, and the wildlife. Okay. So human settlement, human settlement. Okay, the human settlement also present at this mangrove regions. Okay, and after that we have the employment for the employment opportunities. Employment opportunities. Okay, so these are the few benefits or the role that the mangroves plays in the ecosystem, guys. So this is very important, guys. This point is very important because it acts as a, or it will restrict the flow of water to not entering into the lowland areas. Okay, these roots make them to stop. Okay, so after this we are going to see what are the issues in the mangroves. Okay, issues in the mangroves are, if you see issues, so these mangrove places they are using for the aquatic, that is commercial aquatic cultivation. Commercial aquatic cultivation. Okay, so they are clearing the and plants over the trees present over there, and they are doing the commercial aquatic cultivation. So after that, the agriculture. Okay, agriculture, and we have the issue of oil spills. Oil spills. What do you mean by oil spills? Oil spills is nothing but, so the way or the one way or in the other way, the water, the aquatic is getting the oil gas. Okay, so the reason may be many. So for example, during the ship travel, so during the shipping, the if there is any like if there is any fault or if there is any issue in the ship, the oil from the ship will enter into the aquatic gas. So this will affect the aquatic life in the water. Okay, in such a way, so in the one reason or the other reason, the oil enters the aquatic region. So this is the very important, guys. Okay, this affect the habitat present in the aquatic. So not only from the ship, so due to our anthropogenic activities, that the chemicals will directly enter, that will directly throw. Okay, from the agricultural activities. Okay, from many other industries. So these will make to release those the waste and those contain the oil gas. So into the aquatic, and indirectly the that oil will affect the aquatic in the ecosystem. Okay, oil spills and industries. Okay, so these are the few issues, guys. These are not fixed. Okay, you should know what means. What do you mean by mangroves? Okay, mangroves क्या है? So after that, you should realize. So this is the mangroves. So how best you can affecting or कैसा कर रहे? Means all these things should be known. These are not the fixed answers, guys. So these are, so we can rate. So we can rate the issues of the mangroves at an entire word. Okay, you should know whether this statement is right or wrong. Whether this is right or wrong. So these are the general questions, guys. Okay, these are the general answers. So what are the benefits? So in the previous topic before this, I explained the importance or the role of mangroves. So I mentioned few, guys. You can rate as many as mangroves, so they can balance the ecological system. Okay, guys. So those will beauty. Those are benefit to the birds as they can stay over the trees. Okay, guys. Okay, so like that you can write many benefits. Okay, those are not the fixed. These are the general answer types. Okay, so after the issues, now I come up with the last topic, that is the profile of the India. So Indian profile of the mangroves. So the mangroves can be found. So mangroves found in the Sundarban deltas, guys. Sundarban delta. Sundarban delta in India are having the mangroves block and single block, and are the largest mangroves present over there. Okay, so their habitat, if you see, Royal Bengal tiger, and the crocodiles are present over their regions. Okay, and after that we have Chilika Lake at Bhitarkarnika in Odisha. Okay, and in Tamil Nadu, Pichavaram. Okay, guys, and the Krishna and the Godavari river, we have on the both sides we have the mangroves, guys. Okay, the run of Kutch, Andaman and the Nicobar. So these are the places where the mangroves are found in India, guys. So with this, I am closing my session about the mangroves, guys. So this is a very solid topic, guys. In this chapter, we are going to see 5 solid topics. This is one of the solid topic. The first one is the wetlands, estuary, mangroves, corals, and eutrophication. These are the 5 solid topics for our preparation in this chapter. So in this chapter, we are left with only one topic, that is coral reefs. Coral reefs, very important topic. I will come up with this topic tomorrow. Thank you one and all.